Welcome to Kind Hub, the space where we pause to remember what truly matters. We highlight real-life heroes whose random acts of kindness inspire hope in everyone they meet. Get ready to restore your faith in humanity and feel uplifted. When the wind turned fierce, so did they. Dozens of strangers fighting side by side, proving that courage doesn't wait for uniforms, just a beating heart. He thought he was walking into an easy score, but he didn't expect a room full of everyday heroes. Those people held him steady like they'd trained for it. These deputies didn't just rescue a dog, they reminded everyone that kindness still exists. That driver had nerves of steel. One strong gust nearly flipped the rig, but his skill and calm under pressure kept disaster off the road. Moments like this remind you that kindness still wins. A broken down car became a reason for strangers to come together. When nature got dangerous, people got courageous. A rope, a plan, and total trust in each other, that's what saved that dog.
Six rated, can you roll rescue? This female's confused and wants to check out.
There's a biker! No, he just... Get off the road, Kate, get off!
I'm gonna hit him. Shadow on.
The suspect was overpowering the pregnant officer, and she was seconds from losing control. Then a bystander jumped in, snapped on a perfect armbar, and kept the suspect pinned until help arrived. One quick move likely prevented something far worse.
Stop, I hate kidding! Stop, stop! Stop, don't! Throw the clean motherfucker! I'm not f***ing tasing you! Check him for weapons then. Yeah, I'm pregnant, so I need to test. Okay, hands above your knees.
Going toward the deli.
A 76-year-old man didn't hesitate to help officers stop a teenage thief on the run. One bold move was all it took to end the chase. A reminder that real heroes aren't defined by age, just courage.
He's bleeding. Are you bleeding, sir? Yeah, you're bleeding. Stop resisting.
These two criminals got a preview of jail time halfway through their own robbery. A passerby noticed the heist through the shop window, acted fast, and sealed off the exits. After that, all anyone had to do was wait for the cops to close in on the trapped duo. In this real-life chase of cops and robbers, engine power went up against pure determination, and the suspect never even got close to escaping. It was like watching someone outrun a 5-star wanted level in GTA. Spoiler alert, nobody wins that one. Will spent his 12th birthday in quarantine, but the Franklin officers weren't about to let the day slip by unnoticed. They surprised him with a birthday song right at his doorstep, turning loneliness into something truly heartwarming.
Hey guys! Thank you guys! You guys were awesome! Thank you! Woo! Wow! How was that?
Good. Our primary goal. How you doing, sir? Good.
The wild part? All it took was him saying 1997, and the officer knew exactly who he was. After everything that officer has seen in his career, that one moment from decades ago still stuck with him. That's the kind of impact you never forget.
You know what? I'm just doing my job, man. Yeah, awesome. I appreciate you.
Funny how a stuck patrol car can turn strangers into a team, and a tough moment into a reminder that we're all stronger together. When the officers walked in, the cafe staff and locals surprised them with a candlelit cake and warm applause. A heartfelt tribute for Police Week that said more than words ever could.
Mommy's playing Nintendo.
You could see the emotions hit her all at once. Nothing compares to a surprise made by the tiny hands that love you the most.
And his death grows up beside him now. Oh my god, this is amazing. Won't you? Did you see my reaction going up to it?
A motorcyclist helped
The officer
cops
didn't even
save a
have to
flat
ask.
tire.
The guy saw a problem, stepped in, and made it right. That's what community looks like. Mickey really came through in the clutch. One wobble away from disaster, and he still managed to save the snacks, the beers, and probably the whole mood of the night. He'd wished for a best friend with paws, and today, that little dream finally curled up in his arms. Dobermans don't just warm up to anybody, but somehow their neighbor earned their respect the honest way through calm energy, patience, and a good heart. Kids just get it. No politics, no noise, just a sweet gift to say thank you. And the officers felt every bit of it. Reunions like this remind us that heroes don't just serve their country, they serve the hearts waiting for them at home. Australians have this incredible instinct to step in when someone needs help. It's one of the reasons the place feels so special. He thought he was giving Grandpa a fun ride, but really, he gave him something deeper, a moment to feel young again. Only in Japan do you see people treat a crow's nest with the same care they'd give to a priceless artifact. Respect for life, no matter how small. She didn't just raise a child, she shaped a whole heart. That's what real success in motherhood looks like. Only in a standstill highway can a bunch of strangers turn frustration into fun. Leave it to these guys to make a traffic jam feel like a backyard hangout. No speeches, no big event, just pure gratitude. One warm hug at a time, people reminded those officers that their work truly matters. A young boy set up a stand offering free lemonade and donuts to the police because he genuinely sees them as superheroes. It's such a heart-melting gesture. I could honestly tear up. Not many inmates can say the church is the reason they ended up behind bars, but after spotting the criminal's ladder, this nun's faith was tested, and she passed with flying colors, stopping two masked sinners in the middle of their heist. Firefighters hadn't even arrived yet when the passengers stepped up and took charge. Sometimes the quietest calm in a chaotic moment comes from everyday people choosing to do what's right.
Taught to try to save someone from choking.
A little bit lower, Bill. There you go. There it is.
A raccoon wandered up to the campfire and suddenly started choking. Bill turned into a full-on wildlife medic and saved the little guy. Somehow, that wild raccoon ended up hanging with the crew for the rest of the night. The patrol cruiser was stranded in deep winter snow until a passerby stepped up. With nothing more than a tow strap and genuine willingness to help, he tugged the vehicle back to safety. A small moment, but a perfect reminder of how powerful simple kindness can be. Her car went fully underwater, yet she somehow made it back to dry land without a single strand of hair getting wet. Honestly, that's impressive. Thrill seekers got way more than they signed up for when their roller coaster ride turned into a dizzying nightmare. Thankfully, help arrived before things got any worse.
Window.
Two officers pulled a young woman from a sinking car, proving once again that courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it simply shows up right when someone needs it most.
Out! Watch, Mom, this rock. Come on. Here, go. Out, come on. Just you.
A traffic officer collapsed while on duty, but thankfully people rushed to help. One passerby even carried him straight to the hospital. When it turned into a battle of pure willpower, that masked criminal never stood a chance. Talk about shutting the door on crime. A quick-thinking farmer cut a fire break with his tractor, stopping the flames before they could swallow the entire field. That split-second decision gave firefighters the precious time they needed to take control. A truck driver jumped in at just the right moment, blocking the suspect's car and helping officers bring the chase to an end. And once the danger was over, he simply waved and went on with his day. No spotlight needed.
I'm not sitting. I'm not sitting! Back off! Back off!
A female officer pulled a driver over and asked for his license, but he jumped out and flat out refused to listen. Thankfully, a bystander stepped in and took him down safely. Serious props to that guy for having the courage to act. A police officer and a few quick-thinking strangers pulled two women from a burning SUV after a violent crash. Working together, they cut the seatbelt, pried open the frame, and carried both victims to safety just moments before the car went up in flames. A perfect example of how courage multiplies when people choose to stop and help.
Yeah, copy. Gonna have to hold. He's gonna attack. An attack. Watch out. So attacking. You got him.
When trouble comes fast, some people freeze, while others make split-second moves that turn a potential disaster into a near miss, saving everyone from a costly crash. Costly crash.
Why is he not attacking?
Dangling over the water on a stuck zipline, they were lucky a real-life action hero stepped in and spared them a soaking. Keeping him from feeling embarrassed afterward was a whole different challenge. When people noticed officers struggling to free their patrol car from the snow, they didn't just stand by. They called for roadside assistance and then jumped in themselves to help push the cruiser out. It's genuinely touching to see a little boy bring water to a traffic officer just to help him out. Moments like that make you believe he's going to grow up to be a solid, kind-hearted person. Abraham had never blown out the candles on his own birthday cake, until today. For the first time, pure joy lit up his face. Sometimes it doesn't take much to make a police officer's day. One simple photo and he's smiling like the sun. Who says piggybacks are just for kids? This officer proved otherwise, giving an elderly man a lift so he could make it safely to the other side. A small gesture, but a big sign of respect. You don't normally associate helicopters with cleanup duty, but one powerful pass from the blades turned an entire day's work into a 60-second chore.